some players were waived. The younger guys, they have to go through waivers, and these are usually the younger players are the ones you want to keep. The ones also that would get claimed by other teams. What happened is 3 guys have gotten claimed already. They are Simba Webster, Dakota Shepley, Justin Hilliard. Webster's a wide receiver, returner. Shepley's an offensive lineman. Hilliard's a linebacker. It's kind of rough to lose young players when you kept veteran Tom Compton, veteran Devontae Harris. Who else? I mean, Charlie Werner. I mean, I think there are certain guys the Niners kept that they hold near and dear to their hearts that the rest of the league isn't interested in. And I think it's tough to lose 3 guys that I mean, the Seahawks looked at Dakota Shepley and they were like, we'll take him. We didn't have him in camp. While the Niners are like, well, at least we have Tom Compton. What do you think?
Well, same old story again. I missed it so much. I just can't stop smiling, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, but this is so San Francisco 49ers, to be honest. I'm not surprised. There's a tendency that if Kai Shanahan likes someone, he will keep him until the rest of his life, until he will stay at this team. There are certain people who weren't as good as these players that other teams has claimed from waiver in this day or in the past few days. So it's kind of scary for me, because these are things that prove everything that you have said and what I have said and what every other 49ers web zone writer said in the past couple months about Kyle Shanahan and the front office of this team. Because right now I think that the fans and some freelancer analysts and other guys around the 49ers Twitter could have done that way better than Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, in my opinion. So, for example, who can you tell me any other name who would have kept Tom Compton in his team? Maybe the Bengals or the Dolphins, but they would have done that just because their offensive line is in a worse shape than ours, but that's all.
They could have had Shepley and Compton. I mean, I think if they had cut Compton and kept Shepley, no one's going to sign Compton. They could put him on their freaking practice squad. And if he had gotten signed somewhere else, oh, well, it's Tom Compton. He's 30-something. I mean, who cares? I just don't understand it. I feel like, look, Kyle gets a lot. I hate to be negative on Kyle. I'm not going to come down too hard because these are fringe roster players. But, like, he has a great system. Everyone loves his system. It's great. The rest of his game as a head coach, brings up some questions like, dude, who are you keeping on your roster? I mean, I think he's more concerned with I need a certain number of players at this position or that position, and we need to keep the best players on this team. Yeah. 3 guys.
That's what I'm saying. When Kai does things like that, you cannot not question what he is doing around this team. So it's just blew my mind when I heard this news.
They waste cap space. They don't keep players that are NFL caliber. They're a very inefficient organization, but they have this great system on offense. They kind of bail themselves out, but they could be so much better if they just kept the best players, used all their cap space, didn't spend $27 million on a quarterback who's going to spend, half the time on the field, just handing off. I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, they're still a good team, but they could be so much better if they cut the drag. Anyway, so they lost 3 players that were interesting.